Have you ever stopped to think about how strange it is that every few seconds you might not even know where you are or what you're doing? Weird, right? Well, that feeling isn't entirely wrong. Our lives are filled with moments where we're completely unaware. But here's the mind-blowing part. We spend roughly a third of our lives asleep. By the time you reach 90, you'll have spent somewhere between 30 and 35 years sleeping. Imagine that. Are we really wasting all that time in a brainless state? Is sleep just a giant pit stop for humans? Let's dig a little deeper. Why do we sleep? Sleep is not just a human thing. It's a biological necessity shared across the animal kingdom. Any creature with a nervous system seems to sleep, though the patterns can be very different. There are exceptions, like sponges, which have no nervous system, so the concept of sleep doesn't apply to them in the traditional sense. But for creatures with brains, whether insects, birds, reptiles, or mammals, sleep is universal. Some animals sleep in obvious ways, like we do. Others have adapted fascinating strategies. Take whales, for instance. They can sleep with only one half of their brain at a time, so they can continue swimming and surfacing for air. Reptiles, like iguanas and bearded dragons, have their own sleep cycles, which show that even creatures we might think of as simple have complex rest behaviors. Birds, too, exhibit amazing adaptations, some even managing rest periods while staying alert. How much do different animals sleep? Sleep duration varies dramatically across species. Bats can sleep up to 20 hours a day, pythons around 18 hours, tigers roughly 16 hours, while humans average 8 hours. Babies? They can sleep up to 16 hours a day. Elderly adults might only need 5.5 hours. Giraffes manage with just 2 hours, and donkeys around 3 hours. Sleep patterns aren't just quirky. They're finely tuned to the needs of each species. What actually happens when we sleep? Sleep is far from downtime. It's a period of intense activity inside your body and brain. During sleep, your brain consolidates memories, cleanses out metabolic waste, and reinforces learning. Your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, strengthens your immune system, and even supports growth. For example, athletes who sleep properly recover faster, build more muscle, and have better performance than those who skimp on rest. Sleep deprivation, on the other hand, is no joke. Regularly getting less than 6 hours a night can impair cognitive function, slow reaction times, and reduce problem-solving abilities. Long-term lack of sleep increases risks for obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, and other health problems. Microsleeps, tiny moments where your brain shuts off, even briefly, can happen without you noticing, but they indicate your body desperately needs rest. Sleep cycles: light, deep, and REM. Humans don't just sleep in one uniform state. Sleep is divided into stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. During REM, your eyes dart around beneath closed lids while your body is mostly paralyzed. This is the stage where dreams happen. And yes, sometimes you can experience lucid dreams, where you become aware that you're dreaming and even control what happens. Deep sleep stages are just as important. Your body performs critical maintenance here, repairing tissues, strengthening the immune system, and consolidating long-term memories. Without enough deep sleep, your brain can't effectively process information, leaving you groggy and forgetful. Monophasic versus polyphasic sleep. Most modern humans follow a monophasic sleep schedule, one long sleep at night. But some people experiment with polyphasic sleep, splitting rest into multiple shorter naps across the day. Historically, some geniuses reportedly used polyphasic schedules to maximize waking hours. While intriguing, the science suggests that extreme polyphasic sleep is not sustainable for most people. Our brains evolved for roughly 7 to 9 hours of nightly sleep, and going significantly below, that often leads to serious consequences. Sleep, health, and performance. Getting the right amount of sleep isn't just about avoiding fatigue. It literally affects your physical and mental health. During sleep, regions like the amygdala, hippocampus, and prefrontal cortex are active, processing emotions, consolidating memories, and fine-tuning problem-solving abilities. Proper sleep strengthens immunity through cytokine regulation, helps regulate metabolism, and reduces risks of chronic conditions. Sleep also serves an evolutionary purpose. REM sleep and micro-awakenings may have helped our ancestors survive dangers, like falling from trees at night. Even the occasional strange dreams or sleep paralysis episodes are tied to these evolutionary patterns. They're unsettling, sure, but normal. How much should we sleep? The ideal adult sleep duration is about 7 to 9 hours per night, with 8 hours being the average. Less than 7 hours regularly can impair performance and health, while consistently oversleeping doesn't provide extra benefits and can even be associated with health risks. Your goal should be quality, consistent sleep, not trying to mimic extreme polyphasic schedules or legendary sleeping geniuses. Key takeaways. Sleep is universal and essential for all animals with brains. Sleep isn't just rest. It's a period of critical brain and body maintenance. REM sleep is where dreams and lucid dreaming occur, while deep sleep repairs your body and consolidates memory. Most humans do best with 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Polyphasic sleep is mostly a historical curiosity, not a proven productivity hack. Prioritize sleep for mental sharpness, physical health, and overall well-being. So, respect your sleep. Think of it not as lost time, but as a vital pit stop where your brain and body recharge, repair, and prepare you for the next day. Sleep isn't optional. It's essential. Treat it well, and your body and mind will thank you.